Hello, Telemenga is my name, and I am building with your expense monitor. And welcome. This is my third tutorial. By the way, I tried recording a full tutorial. I think after recording for an hour plus, then the recorder that I was using crashed. Like, it didn't record anything on my screen, but it recorded my voice. I am actually so upset, but anyway, it happens. So I am redoing the recording. So far, I think in the part 2 we had ended on the form creation, so I'm going to remove these backgrounds. They're not looking nice, and I did something. I finished this whole thing, then it crashed. The recording crashed. So let me try again. I hope this time I'll record in chunks so that it doesn't go on for a long time and then crash at the end without recording anything. So let me just remove the background colors to the income div, and actually what I'll do is this. I'll delete the entire CSS. Since I'm using Bootstrap, I'm just going to say the button for income will be success, and here I'll just say submit, and button for the say primer. Then instead of using H3, I'm going to use H4. Then on the results, I'm going to add another div ID equal to results. To results. Then let me refresh. Sure, you can see them, they're big. So I'm just going to add lines to income div. So in here, just say border 1 pixel solid black, padding should be 20 pixels, margin will be, also put a margin of 20 pixels. Then I'm going to copy this, paste it, then it should be expensive, then I come back, then refresh. This is what we have. I've enlarged this so that you can see them big on the screen. And what I'll do is, instead of me referring to these files, I know I'm going to push this on GitHub and then give you a link. What I'll do is I'm going to call CDNs. I'm going to bootstrap.cdn to Bootstrap actually, so I can get the Bootstrap CDN. So I'll go to Bootstrap 3. I opened this already, so you can say blog.bootstrap.com, Bootstrap 3 release. Then I'll just copy this entire CDN, then get back to my code. So I'll delete this, and I'll delete the optional theme. Then I'll also remove from integrity up to here. Even here, also delete this. Then I'll go to JQuery CDN. Then I'll click on the minified. Then I'll copy this. Then I'll close this as well. Then I get back to my code. JQuery should be added before the Bootstrap. So let me click on tab, and I'm going to add 2 meters. meta chassis, and then down on the meta, name is equal to viewport, content is equal to width, which is equal to device width, and initial scale equal to 1.0. What that means is when I it's equal to 3 here, so we write this. I refresh. When I click on inspect, you'll be able to see these in the better size. As if I remove that, then I click here, you will see something that is not responding well. It's not fitting to the screen. If I get back, I refresh the page, you'll be able to see the forms. They're nicely fit. So let's start coding the JavaScript that will process the two forms. So in here, I'll just say script. By the way, let me try to submit the forms. So forms are submitting. If I try to refresh, I'm told to confirm submission again. So I'll do that. So let me add here I'm going to say required, which is required income name. Change the income name. Income amount, income name. So here it's income name. Required, this will be required currency, hidden expense name, expense amount, currency, hidden. So this would be required. So say submit. Then when I refresh, if somebody clicks here, it will ask them to fill in this. Even here, they'll be asked to fill in this as well. Let's write the JavaScript that will process the first form, income form. So let's give it an idea as income form. We'll also give this one an idea of expenses form. So we'll begin with the income form. So we say we are using JQuery, so it's a document. Get ready and function. If you want, you can just say, you can remove this and just say function. It will still work. Income form, hit submit. Should be a small s, submit. Function, event, dot event default. Then say alert. Submit. So we check, get back to our browser, refresh, then we check filling, salary amount, submit. So it is working. So let's process this to $.ajax URL. So we're going to create a new file which we'll call insert.php, Then the method going to be post data, let's say $sign this dot serial rights, and success function. So just say data response what we want is to pass in the results div, results dot html data, and refresh the form. So the 0 dot reset using the reset function, not rest, reset function. Let's go and create the insert file. Let's go and create insert. So just click on new, then command D and command S, actually command S. I'm using MacBook. Then I'll command V, I have pasted in, then I'll click save. So I'll go the insert file. But before we do anything here, let's go and create our table in PHP and admin. So we'll open a new tab and we say localhost / PHP my admin. Then we click enter. It's loading. You can see somewhere here it is loading. Okay. So we click new. We will say expense monitor. Then we create. Then we're going to create income table. Let's see, 6. We'll do it an ID. Then we'll go to AI, which is auto increment. Here don't change anything, just say okay. Then you say income name, which will just put the text, income amount, which will put to decimal because you want it to have a dot. So say 10 to. Here don't add your numbers, just copy the way that I'm doing it. 10 to, and you say currency, it should be voucher of just about 10. Then total income, it should be decimal as well. 10 to, then income balance, which should be decimal as well. And we say 10 to, then we'll click on save. It brought that error because I clicked on save twice. That's why the table is already been created. So in the same vein, let's create another table which we'll call expenses table. So we have an ID which will be auto incremented. We have expense name, text, then expense amount, decimal, 10, 2, total expense, total expenses, which would be a decimal as well. 10 to, then we save. So we have expense monitor as our database, and then we have expenses table, and income table. So let's get back to the code. Before writing anything here, okay, we can write something here to test if our insert is working. So we say PHP, say echo working. When we submit data, get back here, refresh this, then we say salary 1,000. The reason why we're not seeing that it is working, so let me double click, then I go and inspect. So we will need to inspect. Also on the console it's telling me data is not defined, so I get back to my index.php. Data is not defined, so here we use response. So even here we have to pass in response. Then refresh this and say salary 1,000, then we submit it. We've gotten this as the result saying it is working. So our data is getting passed to the insert.php, but we need to insert that data into MySQL database, into the tables that we were just creating. So we need to connect to the database first. So let's create another file. We can go on here, you double click, then brings you here, or if you want you can go here, say file, new file, then you come back here again, you click on save. We are saving in the expense monitor, so we say db, which is the database. We are connecting the database to PHP, and you click save. You can give it any name that you want, but I think this works for me. So PHP, then we say define. So we just give it a name as host, which is the localhost. Define user is root. Define password, which is blank, and define db name as the expense monitor. I think this is the name that we gave our database. So we get back here, you can see it is the expense monitor. So for us to check that, then we have to connection, but I'm going to give it a short name as con is equal to new SQLi in brackets, then I will call on the host, then user, then password, then db name. Then say if not call, want to echo an error, say echo failed to connect. Then we exit, else echo connected. So let's check here. We'll come back here, then we'll say expense monitor db.php. So it gives us connected. So we are connected to the database, but I don't want each time we reference this file into other files to have this message on top. So we'll just delete from here, and since we know that it's connected to the database, So we're going to get back to insert.php and say include the file, which is db.php. I like putting parentheses out here, even on the other side, like this. So we are now connected to the database. So each time that we push in anything here, we just need to write a script in the insert so that we send it to the PHP